Hello, Scottsdale Christian Academy. This is your Superintendent, Brent Hodges, and I come to you today with a very exciting announcement. Before I get to that, let me tell you the music that brought us into this video and will take us out at the end is our very own strings ensemble. Some very talented and very hardworking students that performed for us this week at our faculty devotionals. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, that were part of that strings ensemble for doing that. Let me cut to the chase. We have been in conversations with Temple High on a mutually beneficial transaction. Our board has approved and the school has entered into a purchase agreement for their approximate 7 acres that's right next to our current property. There are some very important details that go along with that, so please watch this entire video so you can find out what those are as they are important. I hope it's apparent from this and other things that we have not in any way put the brakes on our mission here at Scottsdale Christian Academy or stopped moving forward on other initiatives during this pandemic. There has been a lot going on in the background this year continuously with the focus of moving our school forward. And this particular decision and purchase comes after years of vision and development planning, years of conversations and negotiations and prayer, and it provides a great opportunity to see our vision carried out for SCA to continue to just strive to offer the very best to our community. So let's get to the details. First, this is a sale leaseback, so it would keep the temple on the property for a period of 2 to 3 years. So for that period, things will look very much like they do now. In addition to that, leaseback to the temple itself for that period of time, we'll also be receiving lease income from an existing sublease on that property. And of course, that revenue is another element that supports the economics of this purchase. Second, though we've entered into a purchase agreement, there are still some contingencies and due diligence that need to take place. And specifically, the temple must earn approval by their congregation, and they have up to 90 days to obtain approval from their membership. And this is a major first step that will take some time. If that goes well, then SCA will have 60 days after that approval of the membership to conduct our own due diligence on the property. And if these first 2 steps go well, then the transaction will close in approximately 45 days after that. What that means is that this process could and will likely take over 6 months, concluding, give or take, potentially around Thanksgiving of the next school year. We feel incredibly blessed to be in a strong financial position at SCA to even be able to consider this opportunity. And we're also appreciative of some very generous donors that have stepped forward to allow us to enter into this with a very strong equity position right from the start. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't throw that out there, that if this is something that you and your family would like to partner with us on, donations are welcome and I'd love to talk to you, so please let me know. In terms of timing, with at least 6 months to wait for all of the items to fall into place, and of course after that there being a 2 to 3 year leaseback, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of questions. What I'm going to ask is that you please allow us time during this contingency period to pass and for us to truly focus on the important things right now at the end of this school year with promotions and graduations and a lot of really special events. I'd like to specifically request, if there are additional questions, that we wait until after these important year-end events before you reach out. I'm going to be updating the community again after the vote of the membership of the temple, which is expected to be in the next 90 days. What we do ask of you first, as always, please continue to just be gracious and be great neighbors to our friends at the temple. We have had a great partnership with them for many years. And we ask that you continue to just respect our mutual agreements and follow our protocols for drop-off and pickup. They've been great neighbors to us, and we just ask that we continue to do the same. And during the next 6 months, please pray a prayer of thanksgiving and a prayer that all the next steps will take place according to God's will. I'm attaching a letter of the mutual announcement as the temple begins this process of getting their approval as well. So God bless you all. This will be an exciting next few months for SCA as all this rolls out. I'll be back in touch in about 90 days with an update on that membership vote of the temple. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for joining with us in this exciting news, and God bless you all.